Wamucii wa Kinyari nĩ aheanĩte ũhoro wa Kîeha, a painful ordeal that happened to her. And she said just the other day she was trying to get her blood pressure tested, but then she was currently in a situation where she was not able to get out of her car and walk into a chemist to have her blood pressure tested. And so the only option that she had was for her to park outside any chemist and call onto the chemist attendants to come to her and give her the service that she needed to have her blood pressure tested. But instead, sadly enough, none of these attendants were willing to help her out. She was literally pleading with them to help her out, but none of them came to her rescue. In fact, she says they were busy on their phones, and left her to suffer in her car. But fortunately, she was able to drive around one chemist whereby an attendant was willing to come to her and help her out. And she wrote this on her Facebook page: "Juzi too, I wanted my pressure tested, and the situation I was in could not have allowed me to get out of the car. I went around some chemists around Jacaranda, pleading with them to just do a checkup of my pressure. The girls in the chemist would not bother with me. They would insist I come out of the car and have it done, and they just continued with keeping themselves busy with the phone. Finally, I got one who came out and did it for me and advised me on what to do. It left me thinking, what if someone was in a really bad situation, could search help, or someone would just die in their presence doing nothing? Well, #food for thought." She was simply calling out this ignorant act because, as you know, there are people who have even lost their lives due to such ignorance. Na arauga ndegũkira because it could happen to anyone. Na alimalizia na kusema, "We have lost lives as a result of such cases. We have cried and mourned. May God have mercy on us because we do not learn."